अस्सलाम वालेकुम औज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। लाखों करोड़ों दुरूद व सलाम नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की ज़ात अक़दस पर। Thanks to Almighty who enabled us to make our first video. And in this video, dear viewers, I am going just to break a news for you people that actually I am going to elaborate something different. Most of the aspirants of CSS, they consider that editorial is of most significant value for their essay. They just go on reading various editorials written in Dawn, written in newspapers and other magazines, World Times, Jahangir World Times, and they just carry on studying it blindly, and then they appear in the exams and the result comes. Blast. Unfortunately, most of the candidates fail the written examination. I have pondered over the fact. I have thought over it deeply, and then I just came to a conclusion. Dear all, first of all, I will draw all of yours attention towards the first revelation. The first revelation that Allah Almighty made upon our most dear Holy Prophet, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and that is Iqra. The word Iqra stands for to read. So the first rule, if you want to become a good essayist, the first rule is you have to read. Yes, you have to read. And Bacon says, reading makes a full man, conference a ready man, and writing an exact man. Okay, people do practice reading, but what do they read? There is a rule for writing. Now I am going to elaborate that rule. Listen to my words very carefully. They will help you a lot in your future life. The rule is, my dear, if you want to become a poet, you have to read poetry. The poetry that has explicitly been composed by various poets, by the renowned poets of that particular language. If you want to become a Punjabi poet, what you have to do? You have to go through Abiyat-e-Bahu. You have to go through the literary works of Baba Farid. You have to study all the literature composed by Baba Bulle Shah. After studying all these things, you will be able to become a national level poet. If you want to become an editorial writer, a columnist, what you have to do? You have to go through, you have to read, you have to comprehend all famous newspapers, their columns, their editorials. Naturally, by going through hundreds or thousands of those columns or editorials, the day will come you will be able to write or compose a good editorial. But here, what people do? They just go through all the editorials, all the magazines, very continuously. They never lack it. They never make any absence. They just go on reading. But even then, they just fail in essay. The basic point is, if you want to become an essayist, or if you want to compose an essay you have to go through the essays, the literary essays composed by the literary personalities of that particular language. That is the basic fact. I am again gonna repeat the same rule. If you want to become a poet, you have to go through poetry. If you want to become a novelist, you want to write a novelist, what you will have to do? You just have to go through all the novels. If you want to study, if you want to write a drama, you should study drama. And when we are supposed to compose an essay, and what we are doing, we are studying an editorial. All the editorial reading is helpful, but not in that extent, not to that extent as the people expect it to be. Actually, editorial is there to give you the data. Editorial is there to give you some basic sentence structures. Editorial may provide you some unique idioms or proverbs that have been frequently used in the editorial. Editorial will help you. It may consist, it may help you to compose a little piece of essay, but not a complete essay. I think I have been successfully, I am successfully conveying my message that if you want to write a good essay, you have to study a good essay. You have to study the essays of Bacon first, Francis Bacon. Purchase a book, read all the essays. Then I will suggest that you have to go through the essays composed by Bertrand Russell, and especially my favorite book, that is in Praise of Idleness. If I can show you people, that is In Praise of Idleness. It's a very small book. You can see the size of this book, and I really love to read this book. Sorry. So these are the things. First of all, leave the trodden path, adopt your own way, stick to study essay. If you will study good essay, if you study good essay, you will surely be able to produce a good essay. I think that's the tip of the day. Remember these words, that if you want to be a good essayist, you have to study good essay, literary composed by the renowned literary personalities. Thank you so much. Stay safe, and Allah Hafiz. Thank you.